Good morning. Okay. So if we look at yesterday's price action, we had a balancing day in between these two sessions, filled the gap to Friday's high, but as soon as we tested just above value area high from Friday, then we found buyers, and then we spent the rest of the day balancing in between those two sessions, right? So we filled that gap above, we filled the gap below, and we just held there. Overnight, we pushed up. There was some news that pushed us to value area high from the holiday session. Then there was some news that brought us down, and then immediately there was an other, like, opposite news that caused the market to rip, take this highs, and now we're seeing some sellers, some pretty strong selling here. So we have inventory that's about 90% long, maybe 95% long from yesterday's close. So some correction, we're seeing a little bit of correction of that, sellers taking, buyers taking profits. So now what I'm looking for today is whether we come back inside yesterday's value, or if when we get here, we reject and then we keep grinding higher. Right now we're trading inside this yesterday's range. When I wrote my note this morning, we were trading outside of it, but we had a nice flush here. So let's see if we see this high right here, see if this if it holds. Right, so far it's holding, but if we get inside this range, I'm looking for value area. If we hold value area high, looking for a move down to the point of control and on the close from yesterday. There's a little bit of support here in this area, just because you can see here that we have this this low volume node. We have here we have the daily pivot, we have the Globex open, yesterday's close, a bunch of stuff. It's here in this 75.35 area. So watch this for some support. If we lose it, then I'm looking for a move to complete sweeping through value from yesterday, and then see in here we can either bounce at the previous week's high, or we can test inside of it. And we tested once yesterday, so today I'll be looking to see if we make another attempt to enter Friday's value. If we come below this and fail to hold inside Friday's value, that's a good long signal. But if we hold below inside Friday's value, good. I think it's good for a short back to the point of control, and eventually a retest of Friday's value area low at 74.94 ish. Let me just make sure that that number is correct. Yeah, 74.94. Otherwise, the bullish scenario is that, if we open and we get back above yesterday's high, then I'm looking for another attempt to break the overnight highs and get to those targets to the upside that we have from those bullish imbalances I mentioned in previous sessions. By the way, if we for some reason see a bigger flush, we have the weekly pivot right here at the 74.57 to 54 area. So this should act as support. NQ yesterday, I've been talking about the 30,000 for a while, but finally got there, and not only got there, but it destroyed it overnight. It just got to almost 30,400. So now that we're seeing some sellers, we have a nice inverted hammer on the hourly on both NQ and ES. So If we see some more sellers, we can retest that below that 30,000 in Q. Wouldn't be surprised. Look at this. This is a very extended market. It's been going parabolic for many days, with no much selling, but now we're seeing a little bit of increasing in speed and volatilities coming up. Look at this. We're seeing deltas to the downside, like all this move got taken out, so we're having a nice reversal here. So we'll see how long it lasts before the buyers step in. First spot for US would be around the 75.40, which is where the weekly VWAP is, where the previous all-time high is, and close to that area that I mentioned earlier. For NQ, we still have some room to go, but 30,150, we have some support there. If not, at the weekly VWAP at 30,100. Crude got sold off. It sold during those news this morning. Tested below that 90-day point of control, and now it's bouncing a little bit, but this is the area that I was mentioning yesterday as the new area to watch for distribution. Gold, I'm still in the M contract. I'm switching. I think I'm gonna switch today, but in the M contract, gold also sold off pretty hard. It's testing. Remember yesterday I mentioned the next area was that 200 moving average, just below 4,400. Let's see if that holds or if we get below it. But if we see a bounce, it could be a pretty nice buying opportunity to come back into this 4,500s to 4,550s. Let me see. We have Trump has a meeting at 11, so I don't know if it's going to be broadcasted or not, but pay attention to that. Some new, not that big market mover news today out of not many economic releases, but we do have a bunch of stuff tomorrow morning at 8:30. PCE, consumer spending, durable goods, GDP, jobless claims, etc. So tomorrow we have a big morning full of news. All right, good luck and talk to you later.